It's happened. It's happened. Yes. Oh my God. Unreal. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Michael Emenalo is gone. Yes.
Hello everyone and welcome to CFC Fan TV. Now we have some breaking news for you, and that is that Michael Emenalo has left Chelsea Football Club after 10 years with us. What do you think?
I think this day's been a long time coming. I'm really pleased. I think that, you know, you can...
Today, Michael Emenalo, the technical director at Chelsea Football Club, and has been for 10 years, left Chelsea Football Club. Guys, yes.
But it's Emenalo, and thank you. Yeah, take your 10 years, Emenalo, and get out of here. Don't even think.
Hello everyone, I'm Nini FC and this is Blue Lines TV. And today, groundbreaking news. Michael Emenalo has resigned today, and yes, and you guys know why I feel that Emenalo has been seen in the wrong way.
Hey guys, Ogs here from the US, and today we're going to talk about justice for Michael. Michael Emenalo is a former Chelsea sporting director, and he's been accused of every kind of wrongdoing at Chelsea. He was this scapegoat for anything that went wrong in the past years. He resigned and he went to Monaco, and even there people try always to point fingers on him, saying Monaco is failing because of Michael. I will be explaining exactly what's going on at Chelsea and what's going on at Monaco. And I will be showing clip by clip majority 99.9% of people on YouTube try to condemn and influence people in the wrong way about Michael. Only Nini FC that tried to explain to people what Michael's role was and try to defend him a little bit. So it's gonna be a long series of me putting those clips and try to check with the fact that we have today and do some kind of reality check or fact check, so Emenalo can be clear from wrongdoing at Chelsea. I hope you keep an open mind, and I hope you see how some people are wrongly accused of doing certain things, but they can't defend themselves. But the truth will always come one day. So my goal here is to clear Michael, is justice to Michael. That's it. I respect my fellow YouTube channels. I've been watching them for years and I still watch them. But sometimes we have to be humble. If you gave the wrong information to your public, you need to be humble and come back and say, I was wrong. And now that I know the truth, hear the truth. But some of them just continue even now blaming everything on Emenalo for what happened during Mourinho, Conte, and time at Chelsea Football Club. So it's not about trashing them. I love them, I watch them, but the truth need to be told somehow from somewhere. So who was or is Michael Emenalo? All I can say in shortcut is that he used to be a very good player, played for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, went to the World Cup 1994, played against Maradona, very good level, and the guy knows exactly what he's doing on the field and out the field. So he started as a head of scouting at Chelsea Football Club, and then when Jose Mourinho was gone the first time, he became assistant to Avram Grant. And after Avram Grant was gone, he took the post of sporting director. At the time, Mr. Abramovich wanted to take Chelsea to the next level of being self-sustained football club. And then he trusted Michael to come up with a plan that will allow the club in the future to have a new identity and be self-sustained club. So Michael came up with the idea of recruiting all the best youngsters around Europe or around the world, make a great academy for the future of Chelsea Football Club. And as we know, Abramovich likes a fluid attacking football with a lot of goals. And every player at the time were recruited just to fit the future system that Chelsea will be using. We had the model of Barcelona because Abramovich is a very, very big fan of Barcelona game at the time, and he tried to take Guardiola and that, if you can remember that. So since the club had to prepare for the coming days and start producing its own money and be self-sustained, Emenalo came up with a genius idea, which is the loan army. Buying good player, not necessarily very, very top, but buy many player and let them go on loan. And guys, I'm telling you, the loan army is producing a lot of money for Chelsea Football Club. Let me give you an example. Kurt Zouma went to Stoke City on loan 1 year for 8 million, just the fee, and they have to pay him full salary. He went to Everton. It was 6 million loan, and they had to take off all the charges and wages. So the club is not losing any money by loaning those players away. Just think about it. If Kurt Zouma brings 8 million and Ampadu, for example, will bring maybe 2 million, 5 million here, 2 million here, 1 million there, and we easily can make 50 million on a transfer window just by loaning players out. That is another source of income for the club. Okay, now let's talk about the few players that Emenalo brought when he was at Chelsea. Very talented prospect in the vision of the future. Kevin De Bruyne, we had Lukaku, Courtois, Hazard brothers, Aspilicueta, David Luiz, Oscar, Ramirez, Kennedy, Mo Salah, Marco Maris, Moses, and many, many other talented youngsters at the academy. And some of them, like, not so good, but I will talk about them later on. We can name Papis Gilobogi, Alexandro Pato, we had Falcao and all that, but those are kind of Mourinho kind of signing, including Diego Costa, Fabregas, and Pedro and all that. My point here is trying to show you that he made more right decisions than wrong ones. And man, buying over 45 players during his reign, you will always gonna get wrong at some point, right? Who's gonna get everything right? Even Guardiola. Remember the goalkeeper that he bought from Barcelona? Remember John Stone? Remember many other decisions that Guardiola made, like switch deals that never worked? Remember even Klopp made a lot of bad decisions with the goalkeeper from Germany and and other defender that he was buying and never worked. Remember, so once in a while, whoever you are going to get wrong at some point, and that is part of the business and is a normal things. But everything pretty much balances out with Emenalo, because we're gonna sell them, we're gonna loan them, even if they fail in a football reason. Let's say about Djiloboji, we bought him 2.5 million from Nantes in France on the transfer deadline, and then immediately we went on pre-season, and he only played like 1 minute of pre-season. After that, he was loaned out, and after the loan out, sold to Sunderland. How much? 10 million. We paid 2.5 million, sold 10 million, and we never ever paid him $1 salary. Why? Because the club that he went on loan before were paying full salary. So it wasn't a bad business. So what went wrong for Michael Emenalo? The second coming of Jose Mourinho, and after that Antonio Conte. They are both Hollywood luxury CV manager. They want to win now. They want to win everything and right now. They don't want to wait. They don't want to be patient and wait for a young player. So if Kevin De Bruyne is too young, I will sell him and go get a Cuadrado, for example, and Salah sold, and go look for some other player that are old enough to win something. Well, the same thing with Conte, who wanted Koulibaly, Alexandro, Nangolan, and Emenalo was like, no, let's go get N'Golo Kante, cheaper. Let's get David Luiz, because he's cheaper and he's been in the club already and too expensive for Koulibaly to come. You know, all this conflict started because Mourinho or Conte, they don't want to hear no. They don't want the middleman. They want to make the decision, and they want to get the player that will fit their system so they can win things immediately instead of being patient or using what you have. So it was very conflictual between those coaches and Michael, because we have Nathan Ake, we had Chaloba, we had so many players that could replace instead of going and buying somebody like Zappacosta, you know, or going to buy Baba Rahman, or going to buy Alexandro or Philip Luiz. We have Aki, we have Bertrand. We can use them. Not to forget Ruben Loftus-Cheek was there, Jeremy Boga was there, and Charlie Musonda, and many talented players from the academy, from the Lone Army, that I can't really name here in this short video, but you get my point. We have everything with us, but those coaches, they wanna buy their own players, spend as much money as you can so they can win and take the credit. But when it comes to giving a chance to a player, a young player from the academy or Lone Army, they say no, it's not gonna happen. So Michael found himself between crossfires. He didn't know what else to do. He'd been putting too much work to build the best academy in the world. The academy been winning European competition every single year, the Premier League every single year, FA Cup, you name it. And are you gonna tell me that in a space of 10 years you can't even promote one? And at the time only John Terry for 20 years that was promoted. So Michael was like, but What is my job then? What am I doing here? I'm not here just to make the money for the club. I'm here to create a path for these young players so they can be great football players. And it's funny. Even the day De Bruyne was sold, Emenalo told Mourinho, this kid is going to be the best in the world because stats that we have here prove everything. Let's keep this kid. At the time, Mourinho don't wanna listen to anybody. He just wanna De Bruyne out because supposedly he had attitude problem and he can't challenge the authority. And he, as usual, Mourinho know how to manipulate the public, the fans. And it's too easy. He can play mind games. Remember the doctor? He can turn even the doctor against the public, against the fan, and against everybody. So Mourinho is a kind of guy. So, and when Conte came, it was too much for Michael to handle, and he was like, you know what? I'm gone. And I'm going to Monaco. He went there. Guess what? People continue to criticize him. Why? Because Monaco almost got relegated. Just think about it, guys. He's not the coach. He's in charge of bringing players. But it was his first year to go there. And on his first year, get what happened? 12 players, senior players at Monaco team got injured during the preseason. On top of that, we all remember that Monaco team being sold pretty much 90% of the senior players. Fabinho, Bernardo Silva, Bakayoko, Kylian Mbappe, and many more that I don't even remember here. So any team that will be in those kind of conditions will be relegated. Chelsea are suffering now just by losing Hazard, right? But Monaco lost 90% of their team. And Golovin, the guy who wanted to sign for Chelsea, he was also injured during the preseason. And he started the season in 2019, January. So relegation that they almost went through had nothing to do with Michael. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Please subscribe, do the rest, and see you in the next chapter that will be analyzing video by video from other YouTube channels. Thank you.